No, I want to shout out to entrepreneurs, right? Because that's so cliche to say now.
Yeah.
And everybody says it, so you have a hard time of differentiating who's really about entrepreneurial life and who is not.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot of people not.
A lot of people not.
They don't know at first.
So I just been in my head, I think I might have shared with y'all, just searching for an extra barber.
Oh, yeah.
Just searching for an extra barber. And the Instagram algorithms heard me, but not just any extra barber. I was looking for a black barber, right? And the Instagram algorithms put some black barber in my feed. They heard me. So I clicked on the shit. He in there drawing on people's faces and shit. He looked like he had some good stuff going on. So I DM him. I didn't send him the eyes. I don't send men I don't know the eyes.
I'm proud of you for that.
I have to know you.
That's growth.
That's growth. Yeah.
I have to like really know you to send you the eyes.
No, just don't send it. But go ahead.
Shut up.
You can size them up if you.
So I hit him. I was like, yo, He was like, yeah, whatever, we can do whatever. And his automated response after he was talking sent me some app. It was an app.
The barber app. Yeah, a lot of them are using apps.
It's a barber app.
It's dope. It's black on.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So now I'm searching the app. It's mad barbers in there. You can just search like barber Uber.
It's dope.
I thought that was pretty cool. When I start clicking around and shit, I think my shopping cart said like $300. I thought I pressed the wrong button or something.
Oh, I ain't.
Because you got to book your shit.
So
you book your appointment, you book what you want and all that. It totaled like $300. I'm sure I did something wrong, but I didn't go through with it, right? Long story longer. So he gets back to talking, not the automated response. He sends the address. It's a suite. So I pay attention to that. It's just a suite. I remember there's a couple of barbershops in Chicago, black brothers out there. It's the suite. You go up the building, it's a suite. Not a barbershop, right? So I meet him up in the morning. Parking lot. He says, pull into the back. You're going to come up the back door. There's parking there. So the guy's attentive. That's important.
Yeah.
This is me. So you got parking for me? Awesome. Cool. I get there. This guy pulls up. 2-door coupe. My old shit. Milk white. Matt. Jamming. Some house. The morning. Good vibe in the morning. He got out. I said, boy, I used to have a lot of fun in that car. He said, oh, yeah? Yeah. First time meeting this guy. He's got on what appears to be, he's got on like a black button down, black slacks, but it almost looked like he might have been coming from a club, but it's fitted businessman, and he got this like vest on, and on the back of the shit, it says Millennium Barbers. I thought it was cute. I thought he was in some type of biker gang. I said, oh, a little biker guy. I said, hey man, what's that? He says, my clothing line. I said, oh, all right, you got like a barber clothing line. He says, yeah. I said, all right, you making capes and shit? He said, no. He said, I'm making clothes. I'm not making barber capes. All the barbers come out and put out barber clothes. I'm making clothes that are comfortable, that you could work in and go out in and be seen in. I said, oh, like Lululemon. He said, yeah, somewhere like that, right?
This nigga hit him with the Lulu.
But I'm blown away. Hey,
I got you.
This nigga talking. I said, hey, how old are you? He said, I'm 30. Black guy, good shape, beard. We go up. Nice suite. It's only 2 chairs. 2 chairs. How the fuck is he affording what he's doing?
But they don't be that expensive.
Wait, how the fuck is he affording this lifestyle with 2 chairs? I get asking the questions. You know me. Hey, man, where'd do that? No, we don't open for another 2 hours. I came here early for you. Got it, cool. So you only got this 1 chair? Well, yeah, in this shop, but up the street, opening my grooming lounge, 2,700 square feet. It's gonna have a pool table in there. It's gonna be networking in there, a juice bar. A juice bar. Upstairs, we'll do the grooming and 2 floors.
you fucking you up. You like,
no, I've never heard a barber. He's 30 years old. This is a new age today armed info barber. I never heard this. I'm coming from barbershops.
Yeah.
Like most of us are.
Yeah.
So this was interesting to me. So he says, yeah, I'm opening up the grooms. Blah, 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 blah. I said, when you open? He said, Juneteenth. So, all right. He said, yeah, it's important because we don't have the resources, blah, 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 blah. He said, yeah, what we do is, because he's just talking now. He said, I said, well, how'd you get popular? He said, I went to Willie P. I live out here. And my frat brothers kind of blew me up. I said, so you're in a frat? He said, yeah, I'm Alpha. And he explained how they promoted him. And I said, yeah, that's the first time that I think I've ever heard somebody explain to me, like, exactly where that brotherhood
The
paid
fraternity
off
shit.
for them professionally.
No, gotcha.
And then he went deep. It's almost like I hit a chord.
Mhm.
And he said, nah, me and all my brothers, we link up. We still speak to this day. We got kids.
Mhm.
They know each other. I don't believe my mom died. And he's telling me a story. It's like, yo, we got brothers in Nigeria, got brothers
Everywhere.
over here.
Mm.
We give back every Thanksgiving. I do free haircuts at the Y. I said, how do you have time to do free haircuts at the Y? He said, because I allocate the time on my off time to go up there and give free haircuts. He said, I got a nonprofit. Like, he's just going crazy, yo.
Right. These young niggas ain't playing with them. They're going to be I just had this conversation. They are going to be Trey and them. And the niggas right below Trey in that age group, they're going to change the world. They're going to change the world because they are embracing information, yo. They're going to change the planet.
He said, I used to work in a barbershop. He said, they're not as safe as they seem. I said, well, what do you mean? Because they don't really seem the safest to me.
Right.
So yeah, maybe from that aspect. But for me, like, I do some people that don't really want to be seen. Like, let's take policemen, for instance. I used to be a cop. So I was a cop for a year. So I didn't want to do that. So I have some police who, let's say they done lock somebody up, and now they come in here and the nigga's whole family is in here.
Right.
It just got a little dangerous. I said, wow, really? He said, yeah, and I can't work in no shop. I said, well, why not? He said, because whoever owned the shop is going to take advantage of me. I said, what do you mean?
That's true.
He said, well, when I get in the shop, they're going to see my clientele. So let's say they charge X amount of dollars for the seat. When I have 50 and 60 and 70 people coming in, that price is going up. And I'm never going to get so I got to get out the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there blown. We know it happens,
That's
but
why
I
the
just
sweets
never
ain't that
think of it
expensive.
from their side.
Because my man had a suite in South Orange. And barbers make a lot of money, man.
During the pandemic, when they shut down the barbershops,
Niggas start going in.
niggas started, not even that. Niggas started getting little sweet spots in these little office buildings.
And this is in Orange.
Oh, yeah. I know a nigga that renovated his whole basement during the pandemic. He had money, renovated his whole basement, and never went back to the barbershop. He basically took his clientele and had them now come to my basement, and that's where I cut hair. If you got 100 clients at $40 a pop, nigga, that's $4,000 a week.
You ain't paying that.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example.
He said, yeah, I'm training. He said, I got a few chairs over there. I'm training all the barbers now for when we open. I said, training? I said, why would you be training versus hiring people that already know what they're doing? He said, because those people come in individualized and they're not looking to stay. With me, I always want to create family. I do give backs to the people, to people that work for me. We have programs to where, so it's a family thing. It incentivizes them to stay. And if I teach them how to be the best, then we'll do that here together versus somebody coming in and using the platform and the resources. He said, because outside of being a barber, I'm a resource. I'm a tool. So people from the community, they come in here, they need a job. Like, all I do is sit and talk to people. And with my brotherhood, I probably know anybody in whatever field you're trying to get in. So it's just about building a resource. And yo, this is during my haircut.
And he's 30. No, the most
At
important
30
thing, he's
years
30.
old.
Yeah.
For 1 hour straight. I was just blown away by the thinking.
That's dope.
Oh, and I thought this was an appropriate time to play the fucking Steve Harvey clip. If this guy's Wi-Fi ever gets right. Yeah, there it is.
The dude that gave me my first haircut in Texas, you know how much he charged me for my haircut?
No.
$10. Do you know when he came out on the road with me on the Kings of Comedy and did the Steve Harvey show, do you know how much he was making per haircut? $1,500 a haircut. You know how many haircuts I got a week? 4 haircuts a week. This dude made $6,000 a week cutting hair. You know what he do? He cut hair. When I went bald, he damn near killed himself. But you know what he did? He went back to what he do. Now guess what he got? He got 4 salons in Texas and 2 barber colleges. You know what he made? $6 million a year. You know what he do? He cut hair. That's all he do. Listen to me.
Fam.
Y'all got a gift that God gave to you.
All right, that's when he get in his mushy bag. But I'm just blown away by not the tool, but the thinking.
It changed what, like Ish keeps saying, the information. Like, they've seen in every field damn near. Young people have seen the generation before them just get taken advantage. He knew if I go work at a shop, they're gonna take advantage of me. A lot of time niggas don't know that. They don't know they're getting taken advantage of.
I asked my man.
It's information, bro. And they changing shit. But go ahead. You go.
I asked my man, the dude I sent you the Cadillac. He young. He my man. I knew him for 20-something years. And he was working at a car dealership for the Russians. Like, they had a car broker. And he said they basically taught him everything he knew, right? And I said, yo, but mad dudes do the auto broker shit.
Mhm.
I said, yo, what separated you from them? He said, yo, they were scared to take risks. So when you go work at a shop, a barbershop, they got the overhead. They paying the rent. You just renting a booth. You renting a chair.
Right.
But now when you leave them to go open up your own shit, nigga, you jumping off the cliff and you might not be able to fly. And people be scared to understand I got wings.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
same
boy,
working at the barbershop, with my clientele, if I want to work on the day that you close, they charging me extra. They're trying to bang me over there. Like they just do a lot.
so now I could just go, once I got clientele, I could go rent a $800 a month suite. It's easy for me. And I'm going to decorate it the way I want. I could lay the floors down the way I could just have a dope ass little suite couch.
You got Nipsey in there on blast the whole time.
It's his.
Young black man.
Yes.
And it's ran right? But and it's called keeping the hands on. I might as well plug them.